Hi there, and here's your message for the new moon in Virgo. So new moons mean generally fresh starts, and this is no different. As Virgo energy, it's redefining, resetting your goals now, and looking at things from a different perspective in some way to be able to attain what you truly want. It's also looking at what really matters to you now, not going all over the place with different aspects. It's focusing on the things that you truly want to achieve and what matters to you right now. And I do get a download here of the energy of it's your own personal stairway to heaven. So it's like whatever is and feels good to you is what you should focus on now. So it's your actual way of attaining your sense of heaven and beauty and wonderment and love in your life. It's also being able to connect to your higher self and to the divine in you is what I want to say here. And it's a time of, they've just told me, nourishing your soul, nourishing yourself in the physical as well as in the mental and as well as in the spiritual. Let's have a look what the cards are showing us as well, my friend. So the stairway to heaven doesn't literally mean that you're going to heaven. It means that you will be possibly looking or listening or hearing from someone in spirit is what I feel to say here. It could be your guides, but it could be actually somebody that's passed over that you want to connect to. And also this could be that you are getting your own piece of heaven on earth is what I feel to say here. Let's have a look what I'm getting here with the cards. I'm just going to turn over, and we've got inner child. So this says, the fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to enhance your inner child. Playing keeps you young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but safe. Okay, so it's time to have fun. It's time to connect to that inner child. And it doesn't always serve us to be so serious all the time. It sometimes serves us to connect to that inner child and to really be playful. Laughter is the best medicine as well, is what I'm being told here. So remember, that is what I feel to say. Okay, so I'll put that back. There's one here that, two actually, they want to come out along with this. So I'm going to take these. Temptation and celebration. So the temptation card says, are you in denial about unhealthy habit? Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty. This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. So you may be finding that it's difficult to stop doing something that's unhealthy, that you know is unhealthy for you. However, sometimes connecting to your inner child will help you do that, is what they're saying. And celebration, so there'll be a celebration that you will actually find the way around this inability to disconnect from something that is not good for you here. So you will actually find a way of getting out of that habit, is what I want to say here. The celebration card says, get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out to dance and play. An invitation could be on its way. So you could be getting an invitation to something as well with this inner child. It's like, it's definitely a time to play. It's definitely a time to not be serious. It's definitely a time to, look, I've got through a lot here. So you could have come through some very dark times, some very, well, even a dark night of the soul is what I want to say here. But it could be just that you've really been digging deep to find the answers to your unconscious beliefs, is what I want to say. And you found something out that helps you to get rid of that unconscious belief that's no longer valid in your life, my friend here. What wants to come out next? Let's have a look. What do you have for my collective, please? And this is the seer card. So you're very intuitive at the moment. This says, see beyond your current situation. So I think you are going to be doing that with those cards that have just come out with the fairy oracle. You are very much enlightened, is what I want to say, on something that has really played a very long and important part to your life, but is no longer valid. And there will be a celebration on this, because it'll feel amazing that you've actually released something, is what I want to say. There's something very strongly released, and with this new moon energy, it's like you are ready for a new beginning. So having released something is magnificent, is a wonderful feeling, is what I'm going to say there. And that you're seeing that there is a future for you in a different way to what has gone on for a past. I do want to say, for some of you it might only be a month, but for some of you it could be years, is what I want to say here. That you've really unearthed something of magical value that will help you to move forward and get your stairway to heaven here. Find your heaven on earth, is what I want to say here. Beautiful. Okay, so what else do we have? Okay, Sufi Wisdom Oracle says surrender with joy. There's a lot of joy about, there's a lot of surrendering, there's a lot of letting go. This says achieve greatness through surrender. Yeah, you've let go of something for sure. You really have. You're surrendering to what cannot be. You're surrendering to new possibilities that are going to really give you some joy, is what I'm going to say here. So you may have not achieved something, something may have passed you by, but there's something much better, much greater for you to achieve now. You've got this pathway opening up to you that really is going to bring some massive joy to you, my friend. I'm really digging this energy, it's brilliant. Okay, and action. Okay, so it's time to take action, and this with the new moon is quite apparent here. My divine action incites love and harmony. I am aware of my thoughts and driven by positive forces. I listen to my heart. My desire to manifest light transforms tests into growth, challenge into opportunity, and fears into love. Well, there's a lot of beauty coming for you. There really is. You've unearthed something now. I can see the cards, like you knock one over and it knocks the whole row over, is what I want to say here. And wisdom, yes, you've learned a lot. You have really learned a lot. God has a plan for me. I live here now, knowing beauty is to come. I don't force things to happen faster than the universe has decided for me. I learn from my experiences, take small steps in faith, and succeed thanks to all my efforts. So you have been doing this, you have been taking small steps, even though you felt that nothing is really happening for you in the right way, but you'll find now that things are really progressing for you, that you can just step out and enjoy life. There's lots of fun to be had with other people, is what I want to say here as well. And there's this sense of you overcoming anything that you have been tempted to keep going, even though it's not good for you, and you are overcoming all the trials and tribulations that have held you back from really enjoying life and having fun and bringing out that inner child that so wants to come out and have fun and laughter. With that, I'm going to love you and leave you. Have a lot of fun and laughter this next few weeks, is what I want to say to you, my lovelies. Much love.